Chapter 5 Adding and Subtracting Fractions. Objective: to add and subtract the proper fraction and the mixed fraction. Hi, what are you today? I want to take a walk in a good park. Today, we will discuss about how to add and subtract the proper fraction and mixed fraction. I drank a half cup of milk and my friend drank 3/4 cup. How much milk did we drink altogether? Who had more? When we add and subtract other denominators, we need to make the same bottom numbers. For that, we have to find the common denominator of two denominators. Half plus 3/4, half becomes 2/4 and 3/4 is 5/4. We should make it mixed number fraction 1 and 1/4. Difference is 3/4 minus half. So 3/4 minus 2/4 is 1/4. Question 1. Let's solve the problems in various ways. Number 1. 3/4 plus 2/3. We need to find the LCM of the denominators. LCM of 4 and 3 equals 4 times 3 equals 12. The LCM gives us the equivalent fractions. So 12 times 3 times 3, the numerator is 9, times 4 times 4, the numerator is 8. 17/12. The 17/12 is the improper fraction, so 17 divided by 12, 1 is quotient, the remainder is 5. The quotient is whole number, the remainder 5 is numerator, and 12. So the final answer is 1 and 5/12. Question 2. 5/6 plus 3/8. When you multiply two denominators, 6 times 8, it's going to get large amount as 48. So you can find the common multiple first to save time, like this way. 6 and 8, the first common factor is 2, or multiple multiplication of three numbers is 24. So 24, 6 times 4 equals 24, then also times 4 equals 20. 8 times 3 equals 24, 3 times 3 equals 9. 29/24. It is also an improper fraction, so we need to make it mixed number fraction. 29 divided by 24 is 1. The quotient is 1. The remainder is 5. The quotient is a whole number, and the remainder 5 is numerator, 24 is denominator. So the final answer is 1 and 5/24. Question 3. 8/9 minus 2/3 we should make the denominators as the same denominator. 8 over 9 minus times 3 becomes the same denominator. So 6 over 9 is 2 over 9 is the final answer. Question 4. 11 over 12 minus 9 over 10. 12 times 10 becomes 120. So 11 times 10 equals 110. 9 times 12 equals 108. 2 over 120. Also 2 and 120. First common factor is 2, 160. So 1 is numerator, 60 is denominator. Question 5. 11 over 16 minus 7 over 12. 16, 12's first common factor is 4. 4 times 4 equals 16. 4 times 3 equals 12. Multiplying all of them is 48. So 48, it is multiplied 3 times 3, then 33, and multiply 4 becomes 48, also times 4 equals 28. The final answer is 5 over 48. Until now, we solved the proper fractions. From now on, let's solve the mixed fractions. Mixed number has a whole number part and a fraction part together. Shall we express the mixed number through the improper fraction? 1 and a third is 1 plus a third. Then 1 is the same as 3 over 3 plus 1 third becomes 4 over 3. Another one, 3 and 5 over 7 is same, make the denominator as the same, then 3 times 7 equals 21 over 7 plus 5 over 7 equals 26 over 7. Question 2. My father ate 1 and 4 over 5 roll of gimbap, while mother had 1 and a half. How many rolls of gimbap did they have in all? 1 and 4 over 5 plus 1 and a half equals whole number plus fractions of number plus. We should make the fractions the same denominators. 10. 5 times 2 equals 10. 4 times 2 equals 8. 2 times 5 equals 10. 1 times 5 equals 5. Then 2 plus 13 over 10. 2 plus 10 over 10 plus 3 over 10 becomes 2 plus 1 plus 3 over 10. The final answer is 3 and 3/10 of gimbap they had. Question 3. Work out. Give your answer as a mixed number where necessary. First one, 5 and 2/3 plus 3/4. 5 plus the common denominator is 12. 8 plus 9 equals 5 plus 17/12. 5 plus 17/12 becomes 1 and 5/12. So the final answer is 6 and 5/12. Number 2. 5 and 2/3 plus 1 and 4/9 equals, we can make them the improper fractions. So 3 plus 13/9. We can make the same denominators 9, 51 times 3 times 3, 51 plus 13 equals 64/9. Then 64 divided by 9 equals 7 is quotient. The remainder is 1. So the final answer is 7 and 1/9. 1/9. Question 3. 4 and 3/4 plus 2 and 5/6 equals 4 plus 2 plus 3/4 plus 5/6 equals 6 plus 4 and 6 is the common denominator is 12 plus then 4 times 3 equals 12, 3 times 3 equals 9, and 6 times 2 equals 12, and 5 times 2 equals 10. 6 plus 19/12 equals 6 plus 1 and 7/12. The final answer is 7 and 7/12. Number 4. 3 minus 5/8. 3 can be changed to 2 and 8/8. 5/8. Whole number 2. 8 minus 5 is 3/8. 7.5 minus 5 and 3/4. We should make them with the same denominators. So 7 and 2/4 minus 5 and 3/4. But 2 minus 3 is not possible. So borrow 1 from 7 and write it 6 and 6/4 minus 5 and 3/4. Then 6 minus 5 plus 6/4 minus 3/4. Final answer is 1 plus 3 quarters is 1 and 3/4. Number 6, 1 and 7/8 minus 1 and 5/6. This one, the improper fraction is 15/8 minus 11/6. 8 and 6's common denominator is 24. So 24 minus 45, 8 times 3 is 45, and 6 times 4 equals 24, times 4 equals 44. So the final answer is 1/24. Today, we learned about adding and subtracting the proper fractions as well as mixed number. Next time, we will learn about polygons, perimeter, and area. I want you to have a happy day, and I will see you again.